Good morning, guys. It's Andy here. Today I don't really have anything to do until 11, so I thought I'd go ahead and just do a review on my tractor. This is a 2002 John Deere LT150. I don't know which owner I am. I got it from some other guy for $220. The engine ran fine, however the deck had to get work done to it. I had to have it welded and I had to put a new spindle in because the old one popped up and out of it. So that was unfortunate, and nearly the entire hood on this thing has been replaced. Right here. That's why there's no John Deere logo on it, because it's the upper hood and the lower hood and the bumper have all been replaced. The grill and the headlight lenses are the only thing that haven't been replaced yet. As you can see, this one's missing a lens right now. I've decided not to go ahead and do that because of its age, but I might do that at some point. So I don't really have any gripes for this thing. I would start with those, but I really don't. For some people, the deck size, it's only a 38-inch would be bad, but I have to get it through that gate, so that's pretty good. Although I can get a 42-inch through there. That's my L110, which is my backup unit, I guess. It's here for when this one breaks, but this one doesn't usually break. So I'm probably going to sell this one in this summer. Probably going to sell the L110 because I bought that for $200. I can probably sell it for more, but yeah, this thing's been phenomenal. It's my workhorse, definitely. Gets everything done that I need done. 2-gallon fuel tank on this. Got a seat cover on it. I didn't really need one, but I wanted to protect the seat, and it's sort of the wrong size seat cover. It's a little bit loose fitting, I mean, because this is a mid-back seat and not a high-back seat, but it does its job. It works just fine. Okay, here's a gripe. So there's not really a well-defined cup holder right here. It's more just an area for you to put it, and my Yeti, it's the small Rambler bottle or whatever it's called. It's sort of loose in here, and so I have to put some piece of mulch in there to keep it from flying out every time I go in reverse, but that's not that big of a deal. It does have the easy lift deck, or whatever it's called. So basically, if I get on the mower right quick, I can set my height down here. So right there. And then I can push this in and push my foot in. And then push that down, slowly release. And the deck goes up and down. So that's a really nice feature. I really like that. It makes it's a more commercial style. It definitely makes it easier than using the lift that would normally be right here, the hand lift like on that L110. It makes it very easy to do, and you can lift over things. If you're going over like a root or something, you can press on the pedal and the deck will lift up. So you can go over that. That's a common feature on the newer X Series too. And I think the X370 tractor from John Deere, I think it has a hydraulic one, so that's pretty cool. But here's the choke right here. Pretty simple, not too common. This has the reverse implement option, so that's what they call it now. It's basically you have to push this in order to back up. You can bypass this, but I personally didn't. I tried to bypass it and it just really wasn't working out too well. So I just left it be. And so I've gotten used to pushing this down and going in reverse. It does not have an hour meter. There's a little space here for one, but it didn't come with one. So I guess I usually just do the oil change every year on it. And whenever stuff starts to get dirty, like the spark plug and the air filter, I just change all of that out. But hasn't been too much of a problem not having an hour meter, other than not knowing how many hours the machine had on it. yeah, it's in very good condition. I don't plan to sell it anytime soon. Not for a while, at least. When I go off to college, this is probably going to stay with my parents, because they're going to plan to buy a farm, I'm sure. So this will be left with them, and I'll just have to come down to do the maintenance on it. There's a crack right here in the frame. That's not a big deal. It's an 02 model, so it's sort of expected. 1.6, that's the next service right there. Let's talk about the good part of this tractor, which is the engine. This has the tried and true 15 horsepower Kohler command. The L110 over there, it's got a 17.5 horsepower, I'm pretty sure. Why this one has a less and it's a more expensive model, I have no idea, but this one's been pretty good, other than it has some occasional knocking to it. But as I've said, I change the oil every year. This is the second battery it's been on. I switched from the Everstarts to the John Deere batteries because they're just way better made. I tried the Everstarts, like I said, and it just died within a year, so I just went out and bought a OEM John Deere battery. It's got some relays down here, so that's pretty cool. You don't see those on a lot of the cheaper models. They usually use just the switch up here and the fuse. Although this one doesn't have any fuses, so that's kind of weird, but it's not that big of a problem. Yeah, this engine's been great. It's really powerful. It gets everything done that needs done. Yeah. It's in good shape. This wheel's been replaced right here. The wheel and the tire, both in whole, have been replaced. That's why that washer's there, because I had to get the fit on there. This tire's original. I could have gotten the tires replaced in whole, but I just decided not to do that because I don't really change tires, and I'd have to find some place that does, and I just decided just to go out to Lowe's and buy a whole new wheel for it. As you can see, I haven't painted it yellow. I probably won't for a little bit. It's just because I have to take off the whole wheel, and I don't really want to do that right now. Yeah. It's been a good little tractor, I'll tell you that. I mean, it's been fabulous. It just gets everything done that I need done. It cuts great, runs great. And you know what they say, nothing runs like a Deere. This is definitely true for this. Yeah. So, if you're looking at a used LT150, I definitely recommend it. They're very heavy duty, very durable tractors, and they can definitely put out some power too. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great rest of your day.